Sometimes you just need a little peace and quiet. So today we're going to talk about my 5 favorite poses for those moments when you just need a break. You need to kind of turn inward, come back, and block out all the noise. And make sure you stick around. I think you might be a little surprised by the last one. So, pose number 1, bound angle. I love to bring the soles of the feet together, grow up nice and tall. And sometimes even before I fold into my bound angle, I like to draw some body circles, start to blink the eyes closed, come into that breath, kind of check in with the body. Make sure you circle both directions. And then lift up, hinge from the hips, find a good stretch, and then round into it. Stay and breathe. Kind of that rounding of the shoulders, the tucking of the chin. A nice stretch where you can breathe and tune everything else out. Hold each of these poses as long as you like. The next one, pose number 2, child's pose. And maybe you want to make it a supported child's pose. Maybe you want to put a blanket underneath the knees to give a little more cushion. You could have a bolster in front, especially if you want to stay for a length of time. Sinking those hips toward the heels, maybe connecting that third eye to the mat. Maybe you want to massage out the forehead. You can also wrap your hands back by your feet. Feel the breath across that lower back. Slow, deep breath. Pose number 3. We're going to walk it out a little bit and lower down, connecting the entire front body to the mat in Belly Shavasana. Stacking those forearms, settling in, resting the head. I like to make kind of this little yoga cave where it's just me, it's my breath. I can really feel grounded to the mat. But I often feel like Belly Shavasana gives you a chance to turn more inward than even regular Shavasana sometimes, because you have the front body grounded down. You have kind of the head in this little cove or cave, and you can tune out the rest of the world. For the last 2 poses, pose number 4 and number 5, we're actually going to be standing. And these are maybe ones that are a little bit more of a surprise to you. So pose number 4 is gorilla. So for gorilla pose, you're going to bend your knees deeply, feed your hands, palms up underneath the feet as far as you can. If you wear jewelry, you might need to take your rings off. They might be uncomfortable, smashed underneath the feet, but you want to feed them as far as you can underneath. We're going to hang the head, and then we just work to straighten the legs only as far as feels okay. Hang the head. You get this really good stretch in the shoulders, across the back, and the legs. And again, we have the head down. We get some blood to the head. We're close together with the body. Some deep breath. And we can release and roll all the way up. You might repeat gorilla a couple of times with some breaths in mountain in between. I love gorilla stretch. Like you get a really good stretch, but you're also turning inward and able to tune things out. All right, pose number 5. Any guesses? Let me know in the comments if you have others that you love. I love to hear what brings other people like this sense of peace and quiet. It's not always the same. These are my top 5, but I would love to hear what yours are. And also, after I talk about pose 5, make sure you check out my video that incorporates all of these poses into a flow, a little short flow for finding peace and quiet. And we're going to put all of these poses together. All right, pose number 5. Here it is. It's goddess pose. So walking those feet out, toes point out to the corners of the mat. We'll sink it down. Keep that chest lifted. And this is really what I like about this pose. The other 4, right, we're connecting, we're kind of turning inward, connecting our body to the mat or making ourselves into kind of a ball, folding forward. There's something though about this one where you get a good stretch in the legs. The chest though is lifted and you can breathe and focus on the stretch, the grounding down through the heels and that lifting up through the crown of the head, kind of coming back, reconnecting to our place in the world through the crown of the head. And we find that deep breath. Awesome. So those are my 5 favorite poses for finding peace and quiet in your day. Again, join me for this flow and we'll put it all together and help you feel your best. And let me know in the comments what poses you like for peace and quiet.